So that's what we've got so far, guys. Welcome back. This is part two of the development log. We're on day one of the actual development, and let me show you a little bit around what I've got going so far. So we have this gorgeous planet off in the distance, a beautiful star sphere, a few floating platforms. This one over here has our classic Lucy blocks on it, just the cube face meshes, which need fruit to reproduce and to grow and not starve to death. And over here we just have our exit, which is built on these blocks which are destructible, and it's going to be a teleporter sort of thing. I filmed this video just before and I just realized that my microphone was muted the entire time, so I'm like semi-gutted at the moment. So if I sound a little pissed off while I'm filming this, that's going to be why, because it was such a good recording too, man. I got really into it. So anyway, what I spent most of my time on today was this asteroid belt spawning thing. So it spawns asteroids at any point in that collision that was just on the screen, and they come out at different shapes, different sizes, different speeds, different rotations, and as you can see, occasionally you get one of these red ones. Let me jump in and just show you, let me show you how this all looks, because I feel like it's better to show, you know? It's better to be in the game to show it rather than just showing it from afar. So you can land on top of them. They have complex collision on them, so the collision is very accurate, which is really cool. So you're not actually clipping through the meshes. And look, it just looks so cool as you're just flying along. And you can grapple to them just like this. And if you touch one of these ones, kaboom. And I think, oh, look at that. Isn't that just beautiful? Oh shit. Can I land on you? You can shoot them as well, so bang. Let me shoot one of those red ones because they explode really big. I know you didn't come to watch me play, or did you? I don't know, but let me see if I can just get this. Jesus Christ. Yeah, so really big explosion. Let me just make sure that all the sounds and things are on. Yeah, they're on. So when I filmed that the first time, it scared the absolute shit out of me. And that time, I was prepared for it and it still fucking scared me. Jesus Christ. Okay, so that's where we're at so far. And one other thing that I built, let me show you. Well, I didn't build this actually. I just downloaded an asset pack, and this was one of the preset. It was a segment of a preset map, so it's like a space station thing. And I've decided that I don't even want to use that anymore, and that's kind of the main thing that I want to talk about today. So let me just crank up my screen just like that. So if you saw the video yesterday, I had a plan for how I wanted this game to unfold. So I had, you know, ideas for, I might just minimize this on my screen. I had ideas for how I wanted the game to unfold, so I had it planned. I was going to start in a space shuttle thing that was destroyed, and you were going to grapple through space and collect different things, and then find a space shuttle at the end, like a big abandoned sort of broken up one, and mysterious shit was going to happen inside, and you know. And today I was trying to build that, and I was just getting so frustrated and angry with it, and it got to like 11 o'clock, so just after a couple of hours of work, and I thought I wanted to, you know, give up work for the day. Because I thought I was just exhausted, and I thought I was just, you know, tired and had enough, you know, like I start to get a bit frustrated when I've had enough and I'm trying to work too hard. So anyway, what I did was I just tore myself away from it for just 20 minutes, at this point I thought that I'd quit. I just closed down the editor and I'm like, nope, I fucking had enough for today, whatever. But I'm reading this book at the moment called The Artist's Way. And one of the things, it's a fantastic fucking book, by the way. I highly recommend it. I honestly think it's the single reason why I'm doing so many development logs and games lately, because it's just inspired me and given me so many different tools to help bring my creativity out. But, what was I going to say? So, I thought I'd quit at this point, and I just sat down for 20 minutes and I just put on an album, just some music, just piano, jazz sort of stuff. And I had my journal, and I was just journaling and drawing pictures and things like that. This was the tool recommended in The Artist's Way. And after about, you know, 10-15 minutes, my mind started to, I felt my mind sort of loosen up, you know, and I was starting to, you know, jot down different ideas for how I wanted the game to go again. And what I realized was that before I thought I was tired, and I thought I'd done enough work for today, and I thought that I'd hit my limit, but that wasn't the case at all. What it was I had an idea in my mind of how I thought the game had to be, and I was clinging to it. I was clinging to it, and I was forcing it to happen, even though I didn't really feel it on the inside, you know? So I was fucking around with this stupid these spaceship meshes. I'm just checking if I'm still recording. Yeah, I am. That's good. I was fucking around with these stupid spaceship meshes trying to get this thing to work, and it just wasn't working, and I was just so miserable trying to make it work. And I just didn't see another alternative, and all it took for me to see the other alternatives was to just step away for those 20 minutes and to just do something fun, like listen to music and just to journal. So that was the thing that I want to talk about today. That was like the main point that I wanted to talk about. Like, that was just a huge sort of transition for me today. I don't even think I'd built the asteroids or like most of the level at that point. Like, I'd only just done like the sky sphere and a few rocks and just very basic stuff, and I was already ready to quit, but I'm so glad that I got back into it. I was going to talk about something else, but I can't remember what it was. No, look, in general, I feel pretty good about the project, you know? And I'm going to pack up work now for the day. I've been working for, you know, five hours maybe. And it's going pretty well. I guess we'll just see how it goes over the next couple of days. I'm feeling pretty good about it. I'm liking the direction that it's heading, you know, and the music is good and the general atmosphere is really good. And what I think I'm going to do is I'm going to just ditch that spaceship idea altogether, and just try something completely different, because there's no point. I'm starting to realize, like, the more games that I've been making lately, because I've done 2 games in like 2 weeks, you know, and this is the 3rd one, and I'm sort of on a roll, and I've been doing these development logs a lot, and everything's really flowing nicely, and I'm just starting to realize that there's just no point trying to force shit, and there's no point trying to, you know, make things happen a particular way. It's just it's silly, because I feel like within each project and within each of us, there's sort of a way that there's a natural way that things want to unfold. Like, it's a combination of you and the project. Like, when you mix these 2 things together, there's sort of a natural sort of rhythm that you can fall into, and there's a natural sort of harmony, and there's a natural good, productive, effortless, creative relationship that you can forge there. And it's easy to get in the way of that and to interrupt it by trying to force ideas of how things should be, rather than to just have fun with it and flow with it and let it unfold how it wants to unfold. So that's something I'm sort of starting to learn, and I'm struggling to try and articulate this, but, you know, hopefully that sort of rings some bells for you. Maybe it will, maybe it won't, I don't know. Maybe I'm just talking absolute shit, and maybe it doesn't make sense to anyone but me. Who knows? But that's where we're at today, guys. Drop me a comment if you have any thoughts about this or about anything that I've said. Perhaps you might have relatable experiences, I don't know. But yeah, drop comments about the project as well, what you think about it, things that you might like to see. Is it going how you thought it might go? How would you like to see it go? I don't know, like, just, yeah, let me know, because it's cool to talk to you guys. And I think I might leave that one there. I don't think there's anything else I want to show you at this point. The plans from here on, I'm going to add a few more of these floating islands. Let me get my screen back. I'm going to add a few more islands like this. I'm thinking I'm going to have, you know, like heaps of different places everywhere that you can get around to. You might have to hitch rides on different asteroid belts to get there. I think it might be cool to have some sort of black hole sort of things. That could actually be really cool. I'm gonna write that down right now. Oh god, what the fuck did I just do? Yeah, so maybe I'll have some like black holes. I'm gonna put some different creatures and things, like space creatures. I got this jellyfish mesh over here. So I got this off Sketchfab, and I'm just gonna put this back on me for a sec. I got this off Sketchfab because I don't know, the provisional name I have for this project is Bleep, Bloop, Bleep, and just that word makes me think of jellyfish going like bloop, 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 you know. And yeah, so I was looking around for 3D models of jellyfish, and I come across Sketchfab, and on Sketchfab I noticed there's like a heap of Creative Commons licensed stuff, and a lot of it's free for download as well. So I was just scrolling through these jellyfish things, and um, yeah, there was just heaps to use. I don't need to ramble about that too much, but if you're looking for 3D models, just try Sketchfab, because Creative Commons means you can, well, yeah, you can use it as long as you credit the creator, I think, something like that. I don't know. It says on the page. I can't remember exactly the wording, but the rules were you could use it for commercial projects. It's free to download as long as you credit the creator in your project or whatever. So that's fucking awesome, and there's some really good stuff on there. It sounds like I'm doing a fucking commercial for Sketchfab. I'm not doing a commercial for Sketchfab. I just discovered that today, and I thought it was cool. But yeah, what the hell was I talking about? I get so distracted with these fucking videos, man. I just go on the biggest tangents. Yeah, I want to put some jellyfish in. I thought it'd be cool if they're just blooping around in space. Maybe you could grapple onto them. Maybe you could collect them. Maybe some of them are really big and they're threatening and they shoot electricity at you or some shit. I don't know. It would be cool to do some space station sort of shit, but who knows, man? Who knows? Anyway, I'm going to leave that video there. I hope you guys enjoyed this. I hope you have a fantastic day. A fantastic day. I hope it's productive. I hope it's creative. I hope it's authentic. I hope it's relaxing, and I hope it unfolds in a way that feels good for you. I think that's all, guys. Drop me some comments. Let's chat, and I'll see you next time.